an American subway?
What, old man? Old man, you want your swag in, old man, huh? You want a fucking seat?
Meanwhile, an American subway? Meanwhile, in New York City.
Yeah. Now, this was one of the original subway stations in New York City, built in 1904.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is the first thing you see from up here. It looks like a movie set right now. I don't know for what. What kind of movie can we put here?
I don't know, a horror movie.
Do you want an ice cream?
No, I'm good, man. Thank you.
No, hey, no, hey, rap. Hey, I'm a music rapper.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I'm a rapper.
You're a rapper?
Yeah.
I don't
I'm an old school MC.
Yeah? Look at
Dixie
you.
D, yeah? Look up the name.
Dixie,
Dixie D.
Gemsy Dixie D.
Goddamn. That was meanwhile in the UK. Oh, meanwhile in New York. Meanwhile.
What was once an occasional sighting has now become routine. Call it turnstile jumping or fare evasion. The MTA is calling it a criminal act that's costing them more than $500 million just this year.
Okay. Meanwhile in Poland.
I just bought myself a 72 hours ticket. This is my train. There we go, it's Metro 1. Empty. Everyone's wearing a mask.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. That metro system is so clean. Oh, goddamn. It's so. Oh, goddamn. Meanwhile in New York City.
This young woman is about to get on the New York City Subway, but Claire Wenrick stops to put on a big baggy t-shirt over her pretty summer dress. Why?
I don't want any creepy stares from people.
It's being dubbed the Subway shirt. Usually you want to look attractive while out and about, but the new goal?
You want to look not cute.
All to avoid sexual harassment.
What makes someone know where to go when she walks with no aim? I've traveled, learned, I've loved, and I've
Here in London, we are freaking baking, eh? Spectacular. And it's been a while I've seen the bridge open in that manner. And yeah, people going about, tourists and local all colliding in the midst of wonder. Do you understand? So yeah, I think I'm in a mood now. So basically, I'm actually feeling a little bit sleepy. Let's put it this way, right? I've been chilling in front of this spectacular view, looking at this tower, iconic, right? I digress. On to that, let's talk about, you know, something a bit, let's say, upbeat compared to the previous chapter here on this channel. So let's talk about our infrastructure, you know, subway, metro system. We're talking about the iconic New York metro system, or say subway, they like to call it that way. And of course the notoriously impressive, you know, metro system in Warsaw in Poland. Adequate infrastructure is the future to drive the economy in the direction of profound success. The Chinese has done it, the Japanese, the French, the English, maybe in some ways, but still Asian. But the American infrastructure is falling behind rapidly. The fabulous, pristine, fine, pristine subway of New York. I'm sorry, I'm choking right there, I'm bugging. I'm sorry, let's go again. Oh, the catastrophically fabulous New York subway, surely one of the most devastating infrastructure up to date in the Western world. Yeah, one of the oldest subway system and one of the largest in the world. With about 472 stations in operation. There was a wise man, Alfred Beach, demonstrate the first plan for the first underground train system in New York City in 1869. You see, after years of planning and construction, the subway opened and started on October 27, 1904. And during this time, riders pay 5 cents to ride the trains. You see, the subway at this time was leased to the IRTC, Interborough Rapid Transit Company, and the system was continuing to expand as ridership began to grow. Yeah, back then, New York is the place. The city grew and the population throughout the city continued to boom due to the massive amounts of immigrants, and of course full of life and full of things and investments and too many things happening. The city became so crowded, the streets full of traffic, and of course the street became congested. Yeah, corruption in play, lack of competency. From the early days to now, the subway, it's at the brink of collapse. Poor maintenance, crime rampant literally everywhere. Yeah, you don't want to be there.
While out and about, but the new goal?
You wanna look not cute.
All to avoid sexual harassment.
I get it, the subway has become one of the most important mode of transportation throughout the city, and still one of the fastest mode of traveling around. So what is it like comparing the metro in Warsaw compared to the subway in New York? So it's not just spitting, I think this is so obvious, right? The New York City subway, it's part of the infrastructure and transportation system in the city. It's surely a revolutionary and engineering feat that defies time. It's absolutely spectacular in the early days. You know what it is? I think American infrastructure is like these guys pushing this trolley. Oh, roast America right there. In this day and age of infrastructure, every country has to step up, particularly the ever increasing of our population in major cities, right? Especially in cities like New York, London, major cities everyone knows about, right? You have to act fast. And we are facing a problem here in the UK as well, because there's so many people commuting on the line. It's so jam-packed. If you'll be lucky if you can find a seat to sit on the tube, basically it's quite crowded. When I look at the New York and subway, basically it's a very old infrastructure, and it's by far one of the most mesmerizing subway out there. In its early days, there was a lot of excitement in the air, you understand? A feat of engineering and construction that is now part of everyday life of New Yorkers, right? People commute and go to work, and the very day that the line was open and someone stole someone's diamond ring. Typical American mentality, absolutely never change, always fantastic, right? When I look at countries like Poland, the infrastructure is pretty new. The first metro line in Warsaw, the capital city, was opened in 1995. It looks like whoever is running the New York Metro System now needs to be sacked ASAP, needs to be spunk in the bum because they're not doing a great job. When I look at the fast growing infrastructure in Poland, really sublime. It's also quickly surpassing the likes of, let's say, the UK. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, right? Because let's face it, the Poland infrastructure in terms of the metro in Warsaw, it's relatively quite new compared to, let's say, the London Underground here. If I was that kind of YouTuber that only bash on the West, then I can easily say, yeah, it's far better than the UK and infrastructure here. I think in some aspect, yeah, definitely, man. Especially when it comes to like the train, always delay here in the UK. It's mad. Always protest. I don't like it. People always protesting, man, delaying me and not. So I can't get to work on time. It's absolutely bonkers. I don't like it. This should change the name from the City of London, changes to the City of Strikes. Yeah, it is sublime. I think it is admirable, right, to identify what Poland is doing. They only have one line so far in Warsaw. They're the line 1, right? Yes, it took some time. It cost the economy there because they borrow quite a lot of money, you understand? Looking at New York, people are fighting. It's like a marathon, do you understand? It's like a series. Like, basically it's full of drama. It's loud, it's dangerous, man. People sometimes they even pay. They have some of the most run-down stations. Oh boy. And that is a city that is well known across the world, and of course in a country that is number 1 in the world in terms of defense and all that. But then again, they're lacking in infrastructure.
This was one of the original subway stations in New York City, built in 1904.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is the first thing you see from up here. It looks like a movie set.
Well. Meanwhile, in Poland metro system, and it's like this: peaceful, clean, modern. You know, people are now out there throwing trash inside the train. No, people keep to themselves. They mind the gap. Mind the gap, please. Mind it. You understand? American, have some manners. You know, it's not dangerous. No one gonna chase you after. No one gonna be fighting on the train. It doesn't happen. You understand? So the size of the Polish capital metro system, it's quite, let's say it's quite small, right? They only have two lines, Metro Line 1 and Metro Line 2, which is currently under construction, and that will complete very soon. And of course the distance will also increase from the recent Line 1, covering a distance of 22.6 kilometers, right? So the new Line 2 will cover about 31 plus, right, distance. So basically the station is not going to be as much compared to Line 1. Line 1 has 21 stations, so basically that's quite impressive. As for Line 2, it will go through, I think, a tunnel of 400 meters. So once completed, it will be one of the most exciting projects in Poland. And yeah, I think you as a foreigner, you'll be amazed, you'll be pleased like to go and ride on it, because it's truly fabulous. I mean, absolutely spectacular, you know. The metro system in Poland is far superior than the one you will find in, yeah, I'm afraid, man. The infrastructure in America needs to be fixed ASAP. It's terrible, absolutely in a shocking state. I can't believe it, man. Lack of funding, lack of maintenance, and yeah, lawlessness, no law. It's mad. Sometimes I chat a little bit of shit. I'm having a good time. Look at me, man, flexing.